Hey there. I'm going to add to the video I just did from the gal at the bar here in Auckland, New Zealand. She's cute because I said, oh, well, what do you do? And she said she was a lawyer. And I said, you know what? Lawyers are probably one of the top level of clientele that I always had in the agency. And she smiled at that. And I said, yeah, you guys are the best at taking notes and following up. And she's like, yep, we're very tedious about that. Very, very focused on it. So I loved it. And what was fun is that, you know, as I was talking with her about lessons learned, and her question then was, what was the hardest part? And I think that there's so many layers to finding love and running a business and supporting people on their most vulnerable stages of life. I have to say, well, first, I'm Jacqueline with JacquelineNichols.com. So you gotta like, follow, and subscribe to me so we can have more and more of these conversations. But I want to take this journey with you of talking about the hardest parts and the best parts and the exciting lessons, because I think it's so important that we get a chance to learn from other people and we get a chance to have other perspectives. It's fun when people ask me questions because they're coming from their perspective and their experiences. Today, it's actually a pretty quiet day in Auckland because it's been overcast and rainy, which I'm loving. I get a chance to put on this snuggle jacket and my scarf after living in 80 to 90 degree super high humidity weather for so long in Playa del Carmen. And then when I visited the Northwest, it was incredibly warm and I loved all of that. So I'm having a little bit of fun with the weather change, that's for sure. So the hardest part of my job and the lessons learned and the different layers really comes down to knowing that there are so many amazing people looking for love. So many people that don't need to be single. So many people that really could find their person. The difference is the willingness to be vulnerable, the willingness to show up, and also the willingness to trust a professional. And it's so important that when we decide we want something more, we want something bigger, we have to change the way we do things. We have to make choices that are different than the usual choices. It's shaking everything up. Like right now, I'm in freaking Auckland, New Zealand, working on changing up what I'm going to do next because I wanted to throw up the matrix. I wanted to be in a new routine. It's Sunday for me. My family and friends are living in a Saturday. It's winter for them here, and it's the middle of summer from Playa and Portland. So my goal is to show people that you can change things around. You can listen, you can learn, you can be open to so many possibilities, but you can't keep doing what you've been doing. So that is probably the biggest part of the lessons, is you have to change your routine. You have to change your style. Like people want to date the same type of person and they keep doing that. And when somebody new wants to meet them and go out, they tend to say, no, that's not what I'm comfortable with. But maybe there's a reason that that person's attracted to you and you've been missing the boat. You could have been dating a totally different person all this time, but you're so set in your ways. So a big lesson that I really want to pass on, and a big motivation of why I'm doing this wild and crazy trip, is to remind people that they can change course, they can change direction, they can do things differently, they can change whether it's your walking path, the meals that you eat, the social circle you're in, the TV shows that you watch, your exercise routine, the books that you read. You have to change little steps. You don't have to fly across to the other side of the world to change everything like me, but you have to do something different. You have to be open. There are such beautiful people out there. There are beautiful places to go. I mean, my gosh, look at that. There's so much gorgeousness behind me, in front of me. There's this amazing park right behind me. There's so much out there, but we can't get different results if we don't make some changes. You know that phrase, definition of insanity? Expecting something new and different, but yet not making any changes. Yeah, it's so true. It's amazing how much people don't want to change, but they want something different. And that's completely a contradiction. So let's focus on what's possible. Let's be open and have those spontaneous conversations. You never know who's going to sit next to you at the bar stool. You never know who the bartender is going to be. You never know that you're going to actually bring joy to somebody else and they're going to enjoy getting to know you. You're going to be part of their continued conversations. You know, that bartender that I met that was so in love with Seattle, I am glad I completely lit up his night to have someone that he could relate with, talk with, and enjoy. I felt so great knowing that I was bringing that added comfort, joy, and companionship with somebody that had a sense of familiarity. I am changing everything up. So let me know what you are doing to change things up. I'm standing in the middle of a random park. I don't even know what park this is. It's down the street from where I'm living, but it's beautiful. It's quiet. It's full of wonderful people that are doing their thing. And it's all about making life choices and making some changes. The important thing is that we show up, we participate, and we engage in what matters. Because the only way things are going to change is if it starts with you. What are you willing to change in your life to find the relationship you want? If it's weight that's bothering you, get yourself in more shape so you feel confident. Don't lose weight for somebody else, but do it for your health. If you need more financial security, figure out what you need to do to change up your financial, your career, your goals. If you don't like the town you're in, or you think there's no one single and available where you are, move. It's not that impossible. There are so many things you can do. The virtual world is beautiful, magnificent, and full of possibilities. So my challenge for you, my excitement for you, my encouragement for you is to show up for the life that you want. Don't stay in the life that you don't want because it's there, it's convenient, it's easy. It's not really very sexy to do what doesn't make you happy. So show up. Oh, wow. Oh, nice timing. Church bells. Let me see if you can see them. It's all the way up there. Perfect timing. Love it. Angels were keeping me here. Now I know why. Listen to the beauty of the angels singing through the bells. Ah, that's amazing. All right. Thank you for being a part of my community, participating and engaging. And I'm going to go enjoy a windy day in Auckland.